Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be preparing Ogbono soup. So this is a traditional Nigerian soup that is used to eat pounded yam, fufu, eba or garri and much more. So I'll be listing all the ingredients in the description box. I'll be using chicken and goat meat for this recipe. So I've thoroughly washed this so it's nice and clean. I'll also be using stockfish, which I have cooked in the pressure cooker, and I've also got smoked fish. The other meat I'll be using is the face samo, which as you can see is very thick and crunchy, and I'll be using a body. The typical Nigerian soup is made with assorted meat. Yes, that's how we do it, guys, so you get burst of flavors when you're eating it. So I've grinded the ogbono into powder, and this is how it looks before grinding it. So this is the seed of the ogbono. I've also got palm oil, the shrimp powder, the chicken stock powder, the onions, and the Scotch bonnet for heat. I'm going to go ahead to cook the meat. So I'm using hard-boiled chicken for this meat. So I'm adding onions, salt, chicken stock powder, and I've blended ginger and garlic, and I'm using a tablespoon to cook the meat. You have to be very mindful with the ginger and garlic, so you don't put too much, so that it doesn't the flavor doesn't overwhelm your soup. So I'm going to mix this together and put it on the heat for 10 minutes. I'll allow it to release its juice and cook with its juice. So I'm not adding any water for now. So after 10 minutes you can see the juice, but this is not enough to cook the meat, so I'm adding boiling water, and I'm going to cover this and leave it to cook for 30 minutes. Like I said, the chicken is hard-boiled chicken, so I have to cook it a bit. So while that is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and blend the onions, the Scotch bonnet, and the shrimp powder. I'm going to liquidize this because I'll be using it to build the flavor of the soup later. So I'm going to set this aside and then smoothing the ogbono. So I'm using the palm oil to make the ogbono to be smooth. So it's very important that you use a runny palm oil so it's not set, so that it can smoothen the ogbono very nicely. So after 30 minutes the meat is cooked enough, so I'm going to add the other meat that I'm using and also pour the ingredients that I blended earlier. So I'm going to continue to build the flavor. The stockfish and the smoked fish will be going in at this stage as well, and I'll be adding more water to it and then leave it to cook for 5 minutes so that the flavors can really blend together. So after 5 minutes the ogbono is ready to go in, and if you notice I didn't add too much liquid to the ogbono because it's easier to add more liquid if the ogbono is too thick. If it's too runny you can't really do much with it. So I'm going to leave this to cook for 3 minutes. If you're using leafy vegetable, you can add it at this stage, but I usually have my leafy vegetable on the side, then add it to the soup when I want to eat it. So after 3 minutes, the soup is ready, and you can see the consistency of the soup. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please give me a thumbs up, click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and do send your comments. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.